teams looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, you playing right now.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 27, Trubisky.
Blitz.
The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15
Bro, I ain't gonna tell
yards
you,
that
fucking
time, and the Cardinals
B12
move
went
the
through a
chains.
whole off season like an hour. I missed everything, bro. I came back. Mind you, I lost in the division round playoffs. I think I took a nap, woke up, it was week 1. I said, bro, what? Like, my team is terrible.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So he can't hang on. And as I watch it unfold, I remember an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player.
Like,
Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Ebron caught left side.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion, would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On third down, Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, it was third down defensively. They were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They begin the drive with Hines. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Trubisky. That's complete to the running back, Naeem Hines. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now a carry. It's C.J. Anderson. Oh, ball's right over him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
Yeah, hold that block. Oh,
now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
What the hell going on now?
Just like that. Alert flare,
Now Anderson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Oh, he got Sherman, Avonte Maddox, and Marcus Peters.
They'll run. Anderson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
Justin Pugh, the left guard that time with a flag. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal.
Alert, 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 alert. Watch 98, watch 98, 98.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
18. Hey, Charlie. 98 to Mike. Hey, pick your game up.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets to 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line. Made them kick a field goal for the offense. 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Don't go 16-2, boy. I said, don't go 16-2.
Alabama, 380.
The online record. No, pause it.
Brady now on 1st down.
Oh, 2 points.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and they have possession.
You get like a quarterback that can't move, he cannot throw.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out.
I got Gibbs to X-Factor, but he got to rack him up. Fucking like double
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so
yeah,
here's
well,
2nd and 4.
That's cool, yeah. I got that with Chark too.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
I'm telling you, he don't really know about it. The last month catch he had was against JD. That was like 5 games ago. Probably more than that. I'm like, you 6'4". Like, you should catch it more times than not. We'll catch it and then it's some animation.
This should be the final play before the quarter ends. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his target.
Ron Randall.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Ready? Check it out.
It's a little blitz.
6-6. Pull it high. Watch us slide.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down.
Yeah,
Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart
I ain't losing 2 minutes, man. They getting
It
Tyreek Hill.
brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here's Anderson. He's got it on the draw. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Stephon Diggs. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Ryan Succop for the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
I did not mean to do that.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Wrist man, check the wrist man, got him up.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
That's one of the game plan.
Now a play fake. Brady lets it go for Nelson. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. J.J. Nelson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That poke check on there is still crazy.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Always. You know they'll never go nowhere.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Caught by Cobb.
Way to get over.
It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky.
Yo, who is he
and he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Trent Taylor there. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Trubisky will throw. Short little throw to Ebron. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down.
No, like he literally just said it. Like after you say, like
so
just go.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Geis. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, Parker, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Play action. Now it's Brady.
Oh, that's a
sack. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He's trying to get it to Darius.
He's like, what you say? Ski? Which is ski hurt?
3rd down. Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the
Brady ain't got no
coverage.
last ditch, man.
Unable to find anyone open.
Hold on. Second down incompletion. They'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Brady. Able to find his running back, Geis. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that
completion put them in
really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They do go for it. It's Brady. And able to find Green. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
Well, they picked up the 1st down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Geis for the carry on 2nd down. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
No, 66. Hey, Alabama.
On play action, it's Brady. He'll let this go end zone for Green. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And the kick by Butker is good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you turn that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. That worked okay, but in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He's second for a damn time.
Shotgun now for Brady.
That's a pull.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Shotgun handoff. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Slow down, Tiger.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Lets it go for Nelson.
That is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to.
Block your damn man. You ain't getting paid to do nothing else.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Tight end right. Hey. You got 3. Three down. Alert.
This joint will be fire.
Here's Trubisky.
Oh, I threw the ball.
Safety. As Trubisky gets swallowed up in the end zone. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 66. 72.
To throw again. Brady. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Brady, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Hey, team 6. Team 6. 56 is the mic. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 56 the mic, boy. Hey, Alabama. Check.
From the gun, Brady, and he hits Drake.
It's a 4-yard
pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
I ain't got much of just trash.
72. Hey, Delta. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Hey.
With this perfect blocking.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
So in the Cardinal territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Wide receivers got 99 blocking, I guess.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Wait 20. Hey, Ozzy. Wait 28.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Wait, 29. Alpha. 72.
On 1st and goal, Drake.
Same fucking run.
Take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
Oh, boy.
And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide.
God forbid my team ever do that.
They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Trubisky now, 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Ebron caught left side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A give to Anderson here out of the gun. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Watch the corner fucking blitz.
From just shy of midfield, Trubisky. That's complete to Cobb. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but
catches
I just don't
the ball
think so. I
and
think
then
in this
just waits to get hit.
the defender's making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was
on the
contact,
ground and magically jump with the
they
man.
kept that flag in the back pocket. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Got a man. It's Aitman complete. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona 1st. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
We need more, Tony. We need more.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. 198.
Throwing once more. It's Trubisky. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Looking to throw again, Trubisky.
There you go.
Position on him, and he pulls it in. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trent Taylor, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Everybody run outside, bro. I don't know. I never read them. I just be playing, bro.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs to keep up with your team there playing keep away. 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't.
It's that fumble. Oh, that's should have been a fumble, bro. I need one.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
To throw, it's Brady. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the
bro. I needed that pick.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They run.
Come on, bro. That's about 8 yards. You can sit in the
after
way.
a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Go block somebody.
Jack Thompson on the tackle that time. From the 22, Trubisky. And he's got it complete to Anderson. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice.
Oh, come on, man.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They come out here in the eye. The Cardinals on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Yeah, so you got to try. You can't let that man. He's like 150
conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into the.
There you go. One more stop, defense.
Touchdown, Arizona. C.J. Anderson, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Let's field it a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close. One-score game.
That's a pick. Don't pick it off.
I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying,
what are you sticking your hands out for?
What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Green brings it in. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Check 26. Switch. Ozzy.
Now a run with Geis.
Bro, are you serious?
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
And what? In Blitz, yeah. Naeem Hines got hurt in the first quarter, so.
So it's even football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Sugar! He's checking crap. Sugar!
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup.
Definitely
first
didn't get the
down.
first down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give. Right side, it's Geis. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Bend it. Slam. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Check 15.
They'll run with Geis. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Line 20. Mike's 56. Double dog.
To throw is Brady.
Pick it off.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here.
Perfect punt.
And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. He's back to throw. This is Cobb with a catch right side. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Trubisky to throw. It's complete to Diggs. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime.
That's good.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick
hey,
there in
I've
the
been
final
27
seconds,
points in
and
the start of the
now,
fourth
barring any
quarter.
hijinks on the
27,
kickoff
27,
here,
3 seconds
partner, I think you and I are going to settle in for a little overtime.
When it's overtime,
and I wouldn't
baby.
have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
What type of fucking quarter defense is this?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime
Let's
rules.
go,
Remind
Cardinals
us how this
want
goes,
to toss,
partner.
baby.
Okay, so
Get
in the
this touchdown
past,
and get
we
out of
had
here.
sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
Oh my God, he was not supposed to break off
Are
that block.
still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now we're
Oh my God, this man runs right through the lineman and makes the tackle.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Did it, bro.
Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Anderson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it, because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. Actually, it's an extra hurt for the team that loses, because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check 49, check 49. Lock in, lock in.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Caught by Cobb. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Trubisky. And Diggs has it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Check. Fresno. Ran. Hey, General West.
Another tote here for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Anderson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They run run it again with Anderson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here.
This will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Partner, great game that we got to see, and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
I got for the other boy. They don't do it.
What you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a